Let's all stand up, people. Yes, this is a monumental time here, people. If you don't know me, man, this is the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray. And this is Review Fridays. I'm going to turn me down real quick. My first broadcast. I'm going to turn me down real quick. So, I think I just slowed it up real quick. So, let me turn myself down real quick. But this is Review Fridays. Like I said before, my name is Lucky Murray. And thank you so much for tuning in. So right now, this is a simple concept. We are reviewing independent artists who submitted their music through chhnow.com and also joined the Christian Pop Now family. So they will have first priority for my first ever Review Friday. So it'll be every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on 4-4 Radio. And to start it all off, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start it all off. I got an artist. His name is Alpha Patron. And let me see what record he got going on real quick. He got this record called Grateful. And people, I have not heard these records before. All I'm doing is listen to them. People been sending me records. I haven't had a chance to listen to them. So I'm going to give you a platform right now. I'm going to listen to the record. And I'm going to give you honest feedback for the record. This show should last about an hour, maybe a little less. But we're going to listen to it and we'll keep going forward. Like I said, my name is Lucky Murray. And this is Review Fridays on 4-4 Radio through Christian Hip Hop Now. So, Alpha Patron, let's see what you got going on.
Nah. I ain't asking what you want for Christmas. I ain't asking what you complaining about. I'm saying what you're thankful for. Like what you already have right now, you know? That's all I like to hear.
Hey, look, yo. I woke up in the morning, had to thank the Lord. He put in breath into my lungs so I could record. Handed my single to the labels, but I got ignored. I'd rather be authentic than getting fake awards. Stuff in my life holding me back, I had to say goodbye. Picked up the pain I kept inside and then I testified. They said your name don't mean nothing unless you verified. All this pressure under me, I gotta touch the sky. Your smile is contagious, don't let them tell you different. I know you're going through a lot, but girl, you gotta finish. Might be going through it, stuck up in the clinic. You got the Lord inside of you, you gotta so walk. Why don't you walk tonight? Why don't you walk with God? So walk, don't wanna say goodbye. Ain't gotta say goodbye. I woke up in the morning, had to thank the Lord. He put in breath into my lungs so I could record. Handed my single to the labels, but I got ignored. I'd rather be authentic than getting fake awards. Stuff in my life holding me back, I had to say goodbye. Picked up the pain I kept inside and then I testified. They said your name don't mean nothing unless you verified. All this pressure under me, I gotta, blessings had to get back. I don't need a payback, I play it like a backtrack and put it in my backpack. So many thoughts in my head I couldn't fit. I was gone for a second, but I had to recommit. Yeah, I'm only 18, but my mind is older. Trying to change the game, man, before my time is over. They be moving hella fast, but they forgot the motor. They like a soda, they popping when the shine is over. I woke up in the morning, had to thank the Lord. He put in breath into my lungs so I could record. Handed my single to the labels, but I got ignored. I'd rather be authentic than getting fake awards. Stuff in my life holding me back, I had to say goodbye. Picked up the pain I kept inside and then I testified. They said your name don't mean nothing unless you verified. All this pressure under me, I gotta, I gotta touch the sky.
Yes, that was Grateful by Alpha Patron. So, this is Lucky Murray 44 Radio. This is Review Fridays, where every Friday I am reviewing independent artists who submit their music through ChristianHipHopNow.com. So, as I'm listening to the record real quick, and before I start my review, if you want to follow me or add on to the show, please go to twitter.com now. Follow me. To follow me is I'm Lucky Murray. That's IMLuckyMurray. I'm Lucky Murray. Follow me. I have created a thread. So if you go up to my profile and you click on it, that's me with the picture of me looking kind of crazy. Anyway, and go to the thread that says, what do you think about Review Fridays? Comment below. Let me know what you think about the show. Send your comments if you have some information for the artist. If you have some more critique, please put it down there as well. I will read it as I see it live on the air. So what I think about the first record for Alpha Patron, I thought that he was very vulnerable with the record, right? So when he came onto the record, I like the fact that both verses kind of reveal back to telling the same story, how he's grateful even though he submitted his music to record labels. He was vulnerable on the record. They didn't reply back, but even because of that, he pointed out some things that said that he was grateful and why he was grateful. So I thought that was pretty good, to say the least. Another thing that I thought that did well, I love the sample on there. I don't know who did the sample, how the sample got cleared or whatever. The sample sounded really, really well when he was doing the track. I thought that towards the end of the track, it got kind of like the singing parts and the dubbing parts got kind of a little too much. And hear me out. I think at the end, the singing at the end, it kind of go over the track as it was ending. I didn't think that it really needed that. And also some of the ad-libs and the dubs didn't really match up with each other. But overall, this is a very, very, very solid track. I like the track. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to go to twitter.com. Follow me. I'm Lucky Murray on Twitter. And all you have to do is let me know what you think about that last track. If you haven't heard that track, I will have a replay on YouTube probably this weekend coming up. But you don't want to miss it. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Lucky Murray 44 Radio. I'm not done yet. I know I may have sounded like, yo, I am completely done. But nah, I'm not done. I'm just getting started. We got a few more records left to go. And as I'm uploading the next record, if you want to follow me, right? It's a whole lot of people that want to follow me, that want to send music out, because I do own Christian Hip Hop Now. So instead of going directly to chhnow.com and trying to find me here and there, I have a new number that I'm giving out to people that are serious about wanting to connect with me. And the number is simply this. It's a new number, so I'm trying to figure out people. Please be with me for a few seconds, guys. I'm so sorry. I usually have it queued up, but I don't, man, you know when you start doing something, this your first time live, and you see, please, just do. See, technology. You can't live with it, you can't live without it. So let me go back to, I'm trying to find, okay, yes, here it is. So if you want to find me, go to 864-383-3495. Hit me up, people. Text me, let me know exactly what you're trying to do, and we can connect there. But if you do want to, you don't want to go that route, you will say, Lucky, I want to do it the hard way. Go to chhnow.com/submit. Submit your music. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to, I'm about to switch it up real quick because the track that I had did not pull up. But now I got new Jeruse. He got a record called Nothing Will Do. Hey, here's what it does, man. When something happens, you gotta kind of, make arrangement, make audibles in mid play. So new Jeruse, Nothing Would Do. Don't go anywhere. This is Review Friday on 4-4 Radio.
Nothing compares to you, Lord. I wasn't seeing clearly when I was thinking that was. You open my eyes and see that ain't, you know? Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. Yeah. Nothing would do. I can't settle for no substitute. Once you realize how much his love is true. See my soul on fire and it's combustible. And I was tired of now busting loose. I run after you now. I run. I run after you now. As the sun rises up above the horizon, and the sun died with his arms stretched wide. Hold up, just a moment of silence. Then 3 days later, heroes to save the kingdom, suffer the violence. Yeah, nothing else is equivalent. As a believer, we supposed to mimic him. But Lord have mercy, cause we don't be the best representation. And I know I'm guilty, so I'm on my knees and praying. This day and age when everybody say that they are a believer, but they live in your kind of way. And no, I'm not a judge, but I can see because I'm looking at the fruits that you got up on display. Hey, on this narrow road, there's no shortcuts. The journey is long and the road gets rough. And this world's not my home, I'm just passing through. And each day I'm chasing after you. I run after you now. I run after you now. Nothing will do. Now who is like unto the Lord? Worthy all praises and all the applause. Encore, encore, Lord, do it again. From generation to generation. If you want it, you get it. If you got it, you live it. We worship the truth and we worship the spirit. Who did it? None other than Jesus Christ. And that's why we give him our lives.
Yes. That was New Jeruse. Nothing will do. So let's give it up, man. We got to give it up for New Jeruse. Nothing would do. This is Lucky Murray 4-4 Radio, and just listening to the record. First of all, New Jeruse, thank you so much for submitting your record. I like the experimental, what you was trying to do with the record. Switch up the beats. I like the effect when you was like, I run, and then that effect like run. You know, I like that fact. I like the fact that you tied in the sample to what you was trying to say on the record. A lot of times when people use samples, it has nothing to do with the song, and I think a lot of artists, they are missing the point when they're using a sample. You can use a sample, right? You can use a sample, make the sample fit your song, and recreate something to make something totally different perspective, and you can use the sample as an outlet. I like that. I like that a lot. The only thing I would say that I will work on a little bit is the delivery. Some of the words did not come off as clear as they should be. It was sometimes that I had to kind of listen a little harder in order for you to hear what you were trying to say. It wasn't anything written as far as the song structure was, but I do feel as though that it could have benefited a little bit more if you know, you would have took your time to kind of enunciate some of those words, because I got what you were saying, and that's only because I listen to rap and I listen to a lot of music. But if somebody who just heard your record, or they played your record, and nobody knows your record or know who you are, and when they play the record, it's like, oh, well, what is he saying? And in the streaming world, you have less amount of time to really hone on to this audience. So if you don't capture the audience right then and there, what happens is that one false move will turn people off. But other than that, I do like the style. It reminds me of like an old school rapper, as far as they care more about the substance of the record and not necessarily the beat. The beat was fine. I'm not saying the beat was whack or whatever. The beat fit what you're trying to do, and I think you accomplished what you're trying to do on the record. So that record was New Jeruse, Nothing Will Do. This is Lucky Murray 44 Radio Review Fridays, and like I said before, go to Twitter. Go to twitter.com. Hit your boy up. Let your boy know exactly what's going on, man. Let me see if anybody hit your boy up on Twitter. Probably not. No, nobody hit me up on Twitter. But it's okay. You know why? Because you got to keep building, right? And this is going to be a replay. And you can be like, man, I should have submitted my music there as well. You should have, okay? You should have submitted and you'd have been in the mix. But like I said before, man, shout out to everybody who has supported Christian Hip Hop Now, a blog site for Christian hip hop and urban R&B. Please, if you want to have your music featured on the next Review Friday, which is next Friday, go to chhnow.com/submit. That's all you got to do. Submit your music there and we can go from there. So I am still working on another record real quick, but we're going to go to this next record. So my lineup is a little bit off, so I apologize for the artists that I sent a lineup with. One of the records is not downloading right now, but I'm gonna get to it. So this next young man right here sent me his record. I like the fact that everything that he puts out, his bio, his picture, even his album covers, is really professional, and it's super hard sometimes to find that when it comes to just doing different music. Sometimes it's just you don't necessarily get an artist who takes their craft seriously, but took his craft seriously. And to find out that he is signed, I believe he's signed to I'm sorry guys, I'm still it was so loud, but he signed to Uncle Reese, right? I'm a big fan of Uncle Reese. So, if I'm saying your name wrong, please text me and let me know. But Torrance Rudd. So, probably next week I'm going to say the name a lot better, but I've been practicing for about an hour or so. And he got an album out called Religion Almost Killed Me. And he got a song that I'm excited to hear. It's called Juice. So like I said before, if you are an artist and you want to be on Review Fridays, go to chhnow.com/submit. Submit your music and everything else that it says there, and we'll go from there. So Torrance Rudd, he got a record called Juice, and he has a little bit to say about the record. Let's go real quick. So this is, like I said, it's a song off his newly released album titled Religion Almost Killed Me. A lot of times God will elevate people, and we have the tendency to forget it was God who elevated us. So he's speaking in first person, so he wants to make this song to remind people that you really don't have the juice like that. Ooh, all right, hey, so Torrance Rudd, Juice, Review Fridays. Let's get into this, man.
juice. Look at my life, man, I got proof. I'm ready for light, tell me how about you? Even if not, tell me why not you? Can't you see he died for you? Pierced him in his side for you. Shed them tears, he cried for you. Shed them tears, he cried for you. Yeah, this walk can never serve halfway. Daily bread, I can never say I have faith. Situation come and go, I have faith. It's hard to stand in this presence, laying prostrate. Yo, it ain't no stopping him. My God got you better than parking them. Son, Holy Spirit, and the Father them. Tell him all about your problems, it won't bother him. Tell me who won't juice. He can fill your cup cause he won't you. You can bring all your pain cause he heal that too. You can even bring shame cause he still that dude. Yo, it ain't no substitute, just taste the fruit. I guarantee that you gon' love it, homie. This is a juice, and Tropicana ain't got nothing on it. Let's go. You ain't got the juice like that. 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 He got the juice. He got the juice. God got the juice. Let his spirit loose like that. He got the juice. He got the juice. God got the juice. Let his spirit loose like that.
Yes, Torrance Rudd. That is Juice featuring my man Uncle Reese. Uncle Reese has a very distinctive voice. So 4-4 Radio Review Fridays, Christian Pop Now. So man, first of all, who's ever recording the records, I really don't have a whole lot to say about that record. I love the direction the record was going. I actually love the fact that he raps and he kind of has a raspy singing voice, but it works, you know? And the fact that I love the message. I think in Christian pop, and I'm going to go on my soapbox real quick. I don't mean to go on my soapbox, but I just want to go on my soapbox for a few minutes, you know? And the reason why, because a lot of people, when they write songs, they don't necessarily understand the psychology when it comes to being a Christian rapper. Your music, in a sense, has the same effect as a gospel song when it comes to penetrating people's souls, right? So if somebody listens to your music, alone, you want them to reflect and you want to touch their soul, man, right? And I think that with this record, Torrance Rudd record, is a perfect example. Like, look, man, hold on, slow your roll. You think you got the juice? You don't have the juice. You don't have the juice. God has the juice. And I think that's a quick reminder to all of us that we need to allow God to step in and step out versus us always trying to do different things. And when we're in this country, guys, and everybody's quarantined, everybody's sitting at home. And the fact that the reason why people are buying toilet paper and sanitizer because they don't have control. We never had control. We as humans, we have a false sense of control, right? And the only one who's truly in control is God. So with Torrance Rudd record, this record is pretty much almost a 5 all-day record. I really don't have a whole lot to say about it. Now, if you are out here listening, please hit me up at I'm Lucky Murray on my Twitter. Let me know exactly what you thought about this record. I thought this was a really enjoyable record, and best believe this record will be in rotation on 4-4 Radio. So, like I said before, if you haven't heard, my name is Lucky Murray, and this is 4-4 Radio. And right now, we got a sponsored section. Sponsor section. Basically, guys, here's what sponsor section means. I don't charge anybody to review their music, but it comes a time where if you submit music at a certain time and my list is filled up, I will not add you to the list unless you sponsor the record. Then you go on the priority list and your name goes above everyone else. Supply demand, people. So with Chevin, his manager reached out to me, sponsored his post. I put out a post on CH Now. We also did some tweets, and also I'm gonna review his record live on the radio. He got a record. It's called "It's Time." It's time. Let's see what Chevin has to say. This is Lucky Murray, Review Fridays, 4-4 Radio. Let's go.
To me, truly, beauty needs reviewing. It's half amusing / half confusing. Now I have a duty to share this rap on beauty. See, something happened to me, so this rap's ensuing. Beauty's not a pageant, not just physical attraction. Beauty's like a book with a million different chapters. Beauty's when you sit back and quit all that yap and earn a smile from a child cause you listen to him practice. Beauty's like my aunt when she was 83 and dancing. Talk about when I was younger, baby stories got her laughing. Beauty's not a fast Benz, cash or some mansion. Beauty is the happiness that smash the sadness. Beauty isn't bragging about cheating death. That's called being blessed. There's a reason why that happens. You might not accent with the words I'm rapping. I'm just taking a stab at purifying the madness. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Just taking a stab at purifying the madness. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. I'm just taking a stab at purifying the madness. Beauty's like the strength and the patience of a father that has to raise a daughter born with major health problems. Beauty's when you're down and out and ready to give up. You get up out your slump, prove everyone you'd overcome. Beauty's kinda like a talent that you recognize, but the only way it counts is that if you capitalize. Beauty is a heart that's endured more than a few breaks. Part ways, move on, fall in love with a new face. Beauty's not being selfish, stop raving and ranting. Sacrifice a little bit to benefit your family when you're standing in the storm just to take you to that place your body absorbs rain. That's a form of escape, that's a beauty in itself, let alone the change of weather. When the rain goes away, the sun will come and make it better. I glance at my pregnant wife and it just moves me. Some days I think she's beautiful, yet now she's full of beauty. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Just taking a stab at purifying the madness. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. Beauty is the happiness that smashes death. I'm just taking a stab at purifying the madness. Beauty is a blind man with no dog or cane, and he don't know where he'll go with the next step that he takes. Could be standing on the edge of a never steady plank. One false move face first into the shark tank. Whether he takes that step or not to all applies, cause you don't know in life if you don't try. See, he could be standing right in front of his door of opportunity. With one right step, it'll open up so beautifully. Beauty lies within the eyes of the beholder. It also lies within those pair of eyes who showed you that beauty gets deep like the center of the earth. It's the feathers to a bird, it's the letters to these words, it's the message from the church, it's the treasure from the search, it's the several concerns from the sentimental burn that you will receive from the lessons that you learn. I always take the beauty for better, never worse.
Yes, that was Chevin Michael. It's time. Excuse me, people. I done doggone. Yes, I am back. Lucky Murray here. Review Fridays. That was Chevin Michael again. It's time. And like I said, I don't know if you're having fun, but I'm having extremely fun just listening to these records, enjoying these records, and just taking time to really do these records justice. So, like I said, Chevin is our sponsored post of the night. He went sponsor a post, and I'm gonna highlight what he's doing. Right? He put out an EP I think a month ago, and it's a very solid EP. This song right here, I love the direction of it. I think that Christian pop needs music with a direction. It don't have to always be turn up. And I think that we as a community don't understand that, there needs to be places where, it's turn up, but we cannot compete with the world. We cannot compete with the world. We also cannot compete with just trying to do what we think that other people wants to hear. We have to do what the Spirit tells us to do. And I think that with this record right here, Chevin's job was simple. To just point out what beauty was with this record is time. The only thing I would say about Chevin is that he sounds like somebody. I don't know who he sounds like, but he sounds like somebody who he raps. My only advice, and this is just advice, I think he's doing a great job, but my only advice is simply go in the lab and try to develop your voice as far as who you sound like. Because even though your records are good, again, like I was saying earlier with New Jeruse record, you don't want listeners to be like, oh, I heard this before, and instantly tune you out. And even though you may not be intending on sounding like somebody else, it comes off that way because that's just your nature. That's just who you are. And that's my only thing. And also the rapping part a little bit. Some of the rapping part a little bit was kind of not on cadence a little bit, and it wasn't bad. But if you're a rapper, if you're musically inclined, you can like, oh, it didn't line up the way it should line up on a beat, and maybe that was intentional, But I was simply just, for your next project, continue to grind, continue to work, because what you got right now sounds really, really good. And like I said before, I love the message. Anytime CHH has a message, we need to always continue to push that agenda forward. So, again, I have to say this live on air. My man, Joseph Johnson, my bad, bro. I cannot pull up your record. I was trying so hard over the past 3 songs, but it will not pull up. But I got you next week. I'm going to figure out what's going on, try to get back with you. And next week, I will play your record. And I heard it. I don't understand what's going on, but it's technical difficulties. But again, it's my apologies. Anybody that I reach out to, I try to be a man of my word. But Joseph, I got you next week. So we're going to go with another record here, man. We almost winded down here. We try to keep this thing within an hour because I don't want to hold you guys any longer. So this record right here, we got my man Rey Styles. And again, the order has kind of got messed up. Simple fact, it's just, where is that? It got messed up real quick, and Rey Styles got a song called Dynamite. And Rey said, simply, he said, this song, right, Dynamite, is an expression of greatness and excellence. While the rest of the industry brags on self, I brag that every good thing that I am and that I do comes from above. Let it shine so that he can praise one. So that praise one be all the music. I probably said it wrong. My bad, Rey. But Rey got a song called Dynamite. Rey, we're going to let you go in and we're going to continue on. This is Lucky Murray Review Fridays 4-4 Radio.
Yeah. Nowadays, lots of people trying to be something they're not. So done with feeling like I should have been from the block. Instead of buying chains, I'd rather be buying stock. Could do more with a prayer than I could do with a Glock. I ain't from the hood, similar to the burbs. But do not get it twisted, cause Rey is not with the verbs. Always fresh, never frozen, 66 spices and herbs. Serve it up so heavenly that the hell should get disturbed. Competing more intensely nowadays, but it's me though. I'm just seeing dudes being where I wanna be though. Drive to the paint, I've been working on my free throw. This is just a warm-up, bro. I hope you like the pre-show. Yahweh, always, and you know he is the truth. Come on, closer, right up here, see the proof. They got sauce, I can jam, taste the fruit. Let the 808s knock, I wanna shake the roof. I know I got it. Woo? Yeah, it's all inside me. And I will never hide it. Yeah, never hide it. God Almighty. Ooh, I know I got it.
You know, got it, baby.
It's all inside me.
It's all inside me, baby.
And I will never hide it. Never hide it, never hide it.
When it's great,
God Almighty. I know I got it.
got it,
It's all inside me.
find it.
And I will never hide it. God Almighty. I know I got it. It's all inside me. And I will never hide it.
So do not think about yourself more highly than you should, bro. Everybody wanna be the man, and you could, bro. Open up to God and you'll see what's really good, bro. Being really cool doesn't always equal hood, bro. I don't need nobody else telling me I'm dynamite. I'ma spit my hot at 16 and I drop the mic. You can say impossible, but boy, you better know I might. Girl, I got you tickets to the movies if you down tonight. Baby, 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 but you know my name ain't Bieber. I don't see the woman quite the way that I do see her. I'ma put a ring on it, yeah, so I can seize her. She said I'm the man, so I'm feeling like I'm Caesar. I am feeling so hot, but it ain't the reefer. Breaking up with negativity, I need a breather. Basking in the SON light like a heater. Come on, check my hotness level, bro, just like a fever. I know I got it. Who? Yeah, it's all inside me.
It's all inside me.
And I will never hide it. Yeah, never hide it. God Almighty. Ooh, I know I got it.
You know, got it, baby.
It's all inside me.
It's all inside me, baby.
And I will never hide it. Never hide it. Never hide it.
When it's great,
God Almighty. I know I got it.
got it.
It's all inside me.
Find it.
And I will never hide it. God Almighty. I know I got it. It's all inside me. And I will never hide it.
Yes, that was Rey Styles, Dynamite. Review Fridays on 4-4 Radio. This is Lucky Murray, Christian Hip Hop Now, and that was Rey Styles, Dynamite. So, before I go, man, if you got something you want to say about the record, please go to twitter.com/I'm Lucky Murray. Join the Twitter feed. Next week, I should have a situation where you can either not call in. I think I might be 2 or 3 weeks away from calling in, but most people don't call in. They scary. I don't know why. They should call in. But Ray, let's talk about your record real quick, my brother. For one, I love the energy that you said on the record, spoke about in the record as far as show delivery went. I felt that the record itself was a different approach, you know, like doom 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 doom. So it sounded like almost like a 70s type feel for it. I think your delivery, bro, was pretty good. I like the confidence when it came to as far as your bars. I know you said something about, you think you're the man like your Caesar, baby like your Bieber, you know. And I like the confidence of it. If I have any critiques, maybe a few of the lines here and there didn't kind of match up with the beat a little bit, and it's not bad, it's not noticeable. But if you're trying to take your career to the next level, you want everything to be crisp. You know, if you take your record and you listen to a lot of the top guys, not only in Christian pop but just in mainstream in general, unless you have a gimmick that, like a Blueface, where you just rap off beat just to rap off beat, most of the time when you are rapping, it is at the top level when it comes to rapping. Now, if you'd have made it big to a certain level, or you could just rap, just do whatever, a lot of people can get away with that, and that's fine. But us independent cats, we have to have our best foot forward. And also the mixing part as well. Wasn't a bad mix, but just the little things will get you to that next level. So when you're hearing your records and you put on like a mainstream record, or let's say a little crazy record, or let's say a Reach Records or whatever. If you hear the mixing on it and you listen to your mixing on it, a lot of times it's like their mix is up here and your mix is like down there. It's not bad. It's not like bearable, but if you want to take that next level. But I like the track. Dynamite, I like the track. So Rey Styles, keep it up, my brother. Keep going. You're doing a great job. So this is Lucky Murray again with 4-4 Radio. This is Review Fridays. Every Friday, 8 p.m. only on 44radio.com. Radio for you. Y'all like how I just did that tagline. Get them. But now we got 2 more records left. And like my apologies to Josh. Again, he's an artist. I will play your record next week. I can't get it. I don't know what's going on. But we got a brother right here. He goes by the name of Ebert Talice. Ebert. I think it's Ebert Talice. And this song is called Champion. Here's his backstory real quick. He says, Champion is about taking the next step, taking a chance, trying to start a music career or pursuing your dream job while knowing that life isn't promised for anyone. Meaning that you never know when your last day might be. So while we're here, why not go hard for what we want? Why not go and pursue our dreams? Cancel the outside noise and what others might think and just go and get it. Put God first, be a champion. Amen. Ebert. Hey, I feel that right there. And let's see if this song backs it up. Ebert Talice, Champion. Review Fridays. Let's go.
I came from nothing to something cause I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I did everything my haters said it can't be done. All the battles here, the father said it can't be won. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. The blood of Jesus Christ is running through my veins. He was a lamb that was slain. Look at what he's been through, what he overcame. Yeah, we cry and complain for everything. Haters talk about you like it's everything. They can say whatever, but you're still a king. Son, you mean more than me than anything. If there's anybody fighting suicide right now, Jesus love you and want you to be alive right now. I was weak, you gave me strength like Samson. The devil took me, but you paid the ransom. You're a champion, cause Jesus won the fight that can't be won. I came from nothing to something cause I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I did everything my haters said it can't be done. All the battles said the father said it can't be won. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Put the team on my back like Russell Wilson. I'm moving faster now like T.Y. Hilton. I've been down for too long, it's time to shine. I had to buy my own skates, I had to grind. I had to get it out the mud, had to be my biggest fan cause I never got the love. My homies Tyler and Terry and always show me love. I'm talking real homies who never switched up. Don't wait on anybody, go and get it now. I put my faith in me and God is how I'm living now. I'm putting out these songs, does anybody care? Is anybody listening, is anybody there? I paid it all, story of Samson. I'm a sinner, but still a champion. Mighty man of David, your name will live forever. Cause you didn't care what they said. Check it, yeah, all I really got is my sing side. Had it been not for my faith in God, I probably been shot. No time left, gotta check the clock. Give me the ball, I'ma kill him with a bank shot. I came from nothing to something cause I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I did everything my haters said it can't be done. All the battles said the father said it can't be won. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Look me in the eyes and tell me how you really feel. You thought I was perfect like I was a man of steel. You don't know my pain, you don't know my kryptonite. All of the mistakes are ones that keep me up at night. Every single demon that I had to fight. You thought I was strong, but the credit goes to God. He's my champion, defying all the odds.
He's the one above all the other guys. I came from nothing to something cause I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I did everything my haters said it can't be done. All the battles said the father said it can't be won. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I came from nothing to something cause I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I did everything my haters said it can't be done. All the battles said the father said it can't be won. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Heart of a champion. I get my strength from Lion of Judah. We in the last days. I'm just waiting for the trumpets and the tuba. Yeah. When the day comes, I'm screaming glory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yes. That was Ebert Talice-Champion. This is Lucky Murray. Review Fridays on 4-4 Radio. Radio for you. And if you miss the majority of this podcast, do not fret. Do not fret. All you have to do is tomorrow I will probably have a recap video version on YouTube. So all you gotta do is tomorrow just look it up on YouTube. I will go back with the reviews that I've done, and also I have a recap version on 4-4 Radio. It'll probably be a recap tomorrow at 8 p.m. as well, just so that you can catch up on what you missed the night before. And I'll probably have another one in the morning as well, so those who work in second shift can hear it and hear what I got going on. But man, Ebert Talice, so champion. The record was champion. So here is my situation. Oh, I forgot. If you got anything that you want to say about the record, for those who have access to me, text me, let me know, or go to twitter.com/I'm Lucky Murray. Jump on the forum, the feed. Excuse me, I said it on the feed. Let your boy know what you got going on, because yes, I love to hear myself talk, but I need you to let me know exactly what's going on. But Ebert, champion, love what you're saying on the record. Like, the one thing I can say about tonight, everybody that gave me music to review was saying something, right? Hey, if you're saying something, I can rock with you. You feel me? But I get ignored when people, they have music but they're not really saying nothing. It's like, what are we trying to do? But I love the beat. I don't know if you made the beat or what. The beat was kind of dope, and I love the fact where at the end he's like, I'm ready for the trombone. Like, I love that, a little bit. I just felt that, and then I don't want to sound bashy, but the two things that I noticed that could take the record to the next level, one is mixing. People do not understand how mixing can truly help their records, right? I know you may want to go mix the record yourself or have your homeboy mix it, but it becomes a time when you need to take your record to that next level. You have got to know some people that can mix your records to put that polish on it, right? I look at when you have suede shoes, right? You have suede shoes or leather shoes. After a while, you're gonna get them things polished. Now, they may not look bad if you take a little wet rag and wipe off the dirt. They may look pretty good, but they may be dull a little bit, right? But it's when you take that shine, right? When you take that shine and you put it all over the shoe, now that shoe looks like your new shoe, and it shines so bright, so as you walk in, people notice your shoe. And that's what exactly a good mix and master can do to your record. Now, you can get by without a great mix, not a good, I don't want to say great, because this wasn't bad. None of the records I heard today was a bad mix that I could not listen to. Wasn't a bad mix, it was actually good. But if you want to take good to great, just get it mixed down a little bit better. And I'm not saying go to a big studio where they are charging an arm and a leg. Nah, if you hear a record that you like, that are artists that do it, hit the artist up. Yo, who mixing and mastering your records? A lot of these artists are doing it themselves. Like, people are capable of doing it, right? So if you're capable of doing it, do it. But if you're not, you just need to pass it on to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But before I go, we got one more record left. Thank y'all so much, man. I'm not gonna go just yet. I gotta review the last song, but the love and support that you guys has been showing me over this was a leap of faith, man, to have my own radio show. If you don't know my history, I'm a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel. I've been doing Christian hip hop for about 2.5 years. I have a blog site, Christian Hip Hop Now. I started because I saw a need for the independent artists who are Christians, who love God, who love hip hop, to have a platform. I don't want to bash Rapzilla, but at the same time, as we do know, we need another platform to speak to us. And that's why this year, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take it the next step. I'm going to have my own internet radio show. Now, is this going to be a big thing? I don't know, but I'm stepping out on faith, guys. So, I thank y'all so much. So, this last record right here, man, we got an artist called J-Dawg. J-Dawg. And the record called Grand Slam, right? This record's called Grand Slam. So, hey, if you got a name like J-Dawg, you need to go in. So we're going to listen to this last record real quick. We're going to talk about it. And we just going to leave it as it is. So this is J-Dawg, Grand Slam. This is Review Fridays on 4-4 Radio.
Hey, God on the beat. It's Dawg. Hit a grand slam, got in a grand lamb, make the devil scram. Came from the bottom like a clam, found my jam. They lying harder than a scam. Yo, he's the great I am. Sitting up at a gram, lifting my bird so I can make y'all go ham. Let me see your hands, stand up if it's a grand slam. Crowd going wild, preacher hit a grand slam. Saved another child, that's a grand slam. Grand slam, run the bases, make it hits in the God's ram. Grand slam, I done heard it from my fam, man. Had to be God's plan. Literally ran away from my blessings, turned to Him, learned a lesson. Ever since I've been confessing to my sin, having sessions with Him, never guessing again. In the pan, feel the heat within. Ninth grade English, Miss Lynn, that's a win. Test me, boy, I'm in my bin, steaming like a steam. Gin the church is where I be, in Christ is who I'm free. When I'm breathing, hey, needing Him all the time, seeing Him in my mind, leading me through the grind, never leaving me in a bind. Family told me I'm a special find, off the line, don't look behind, no rewind, been refined, been aligned, set it straight, loyal, one of a kind, no longer blind to your design, working fine. Let me see your hands, stand up if it's a grand slam. Crowd going wild, appreciate a grand slam. Saved another child, that's a grand slam. Grand slam, running the bases, making hits in the Dodge Ram. Grand slam, let me see your hands, stand up if it's a grand slam. Crowd going wild, preacher hit a grand slam. Saved another child, that's a grand slam. Grand slam, run the bases, making hits in the Dodge Ram. Grand slam. Grand slam.
Yes. That was Grand Slam by J-Dawg and Lucky Murray 4-4 Radio. We about to go, but I gotta review this J-Dawg record, man. And shout out to J-Dawg for sending the record. So number one, I like the concept of it, right? The concept worked, but I believe the delivery didn't work. And I believe two factors here. So I believe J-Dawg, I believe that you're early in your rapping career because it shows on the mic. Because some of your ad libs didn't really line up with anything. It was just kind of all over the place. And maybe that's your aim. If that's your aim, cool. If it's not your aim, it comes off as almost, I want to say, amateurish, right? Showtime at the Apollo. I'm not saying that's what you're trying to do, but it comes off that way when you present that. Like the concept was good, and you had some pretty good lines. It was just one part where you just stopped rapping, and it seemed like you was tired recording the song. I don't know why. You kind of didn't have enough stamina recording the song. It seemed that way. Now maybe I may be a little off here, but I think that, and to the mixing is key. Now the other two records I said the mixing on, I think it could have elevated a lot. And I'm not talking about the records, just the elevation. But for you, it seemed like the mixing was okay. It wasn't like terrible, but it seemed like the rapping of it was lacking. And if the lacking part is lacking, then it's hard to take it seriously. So what I would do is, for your next record, even if you have to go back and dub it again, do not settle for, oh, that's straight. No, make sure that people can understand what you're trying to say, unless that's your style. Now, if you're a mumble rapper and your style is mumbling, then that's a different boat. But if you want to be taken seriously as a rapper, the main thing is pronunciation is the key. And also the song structure, because the beat went ham. The concept was there. It's just the delivery of it kind of fumbled together, and you had some pretty good you had some pretty good moments, here and there, but it wasn't collectively together. Not a bad record, but it could be, even if you go back and rewrite the song and kind of readjust it. I think this has the potential to do really well, because I love the concept, love the beat, and I love, hey, you're a country boy. It sounds like you're a country boy. It really does. So I'm a country boy myself, and us country boys have to stick together. But man, that is the show. I can't believe it. It's already it's over and done. It's over and done. But next week, please join me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have a replay. Just check it out. But next week, man, I got some more bangers for you. Also got some more stories for you, but keep sending them. If you're trying to send your record, go to chhnow.com/submits. Or if you're part of the CHH Now community, you already know what it is. Just text me and I get you on the list. So again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray. This has been Music Review Fridays on 44 Radio. So I'm going to go out with a banger, man. I'm going to go out with a banger. I ain't done. And I had to set up. I had to set up in my mind. But I ain't done, and neither is Andy Mineo. I ain't done, man. I'll see y'all next week. Let's get it.